Hey everyone, it's Ryan from Anti-Wizard Wizard Club, and here with some incredibly exciting news coming straight from the Corocoro magazine scans that came out just this morning. I woke up in a haze, checked my phone, and had a bunch of ping, bunch of notifications on this. So I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible to y'all to share the news with you. First piece of news. Valkyrie Bolt. This is an extremely exciting CX release, has a metal lock chip. Finally, we are exploring weight additions to blades outside of the blade itself with the M85 ratchet that just came out with Tricera Press, which, by the way, I have a brand new video going over 150 different test battles to find the best competitive combo for Tricera Press. That'll be linked down below, and there's a little card up top. Please check that out if you can. It would be great and hopefully helpful for you. But back to Valkyrie Bolt. This is going to be the new kind of premium rare Baguette prize. I believe it's replacing Aero Pegasus. We've known that Aero Pegasus was out the door for a while. I believe this is the new blade that's coming. And then if you look at the bottom left, you'll also see my favorite blade. Nightmail is getting a metal coat navy as I believe one of the secondary bays in the rare Baguette battle system. Similar to how Tusk Mammoth has been in the most recent iteration. Super exciting to see. You see at the top, there's a sort of AI translation of all the blades that have been coming this summer, and you'll see images of things like Pegasus Blast on there. It's a bit small of an image. It's hard to tell if there's anything new that is not already been announced or covered in these leaks from Corocoro, but it's really exciting to see. A bit disappointing that this blade is going to be locked behind a Japanese gacha system. It's going to be very hard for many people to get their hands on Valkyrie Bolt, but you know, people are able to get Aero Pegasus. I think people will be able to get their hands on this eventually if they want it enough. It's just really exciting to see. I think it looks gorgeous and it's a great homage to Valkyrie. So that's really great. But if that wasn't enough for you, we've got more. Samurai Caliber 670 Merge. These are all new parts, and I'm just making a guess here, but I feel like this might be coming in some sort of starter similar to Pegasus Blast. Because the next piece we're going to go over is actually a deck set, but this is a brand new blade, brand new ratchet, and brand new bit. The blade's obviously really cool. It's got kind of like a diamond shape, which I think is really interesting. Might hit pretty aggressively, who knows? Also 670, it's cool to get another 6-sided ratchet. I really like those releases with the CX line. 660 is great, so 670 might have a place as well. And Merge is a really interesting bit. It's got rubber. It's almost like a rubber, what looks like almost a ball, so rubber surrounding a ball. It kind of reminds me of a combination of Rubber XL, Level, and Ball, which I think will be really interesting. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, because rubber bits like Rubber XL typically are pretty niche. They can be good, but they have to be awakened sometimes. So this may or may not perform at the top levels. We'll see, but it's a really interesting part, and I'm really excited for it to come out again, likely some point this summer. But if that wasn't enough for you, there's more. The brand new Shark deck set that we are seeing here. So we already knew about the UX Shark coming out, but we didn't know the parts that it was going to come with, and we've now seen that it's going to come with 450 as a ratchet. Yes, folks, we have now moved below the 60 height ratchets. Yes, there was 455 before, but that was sort of like a single construction ratchet. It had that more burstable design. This is not. This is traditional ratchet design in 50 height, 4-sided. We're there, folks. I think this ratchet is going to be insanely popular. There are definitely blades that can take advantage of the 50 height, regardless of whether it's 4-sided or not, because their silhouettes kind of make up for that a little bit, especially paired with something like the brand new bit Underflat. People love to use low flat on aggressive builds like Whale Wave or Drawn Buster and even Keel Shark. And Underflat, I think, is going to be fitting right alongside those types of combos. This honestly looks like an incredible stock combo, assuming this new UX Shark Bay is good in and of itself. 450 and Underflat, that thing is going to be ratchet sniping like no other. It's so cool. I'm really excited for that. And like I said, at the top left, you can see that this is going to come in a deck set. It's going to come with Roar Tyranno with 170. Finally, we are getting the next step up from 160. We already had 180, which was definitely too tall. 160 is one of the best, if not the best, ratchet of all time, in my opinion. Now we have 170 to have a full 1 variable height deck if you so choose. And we're getting a level reprint, finally. No more having to get, the Samurai Saber set to get level. You're going to be able to get it here too. And I'm assuming in a new recolor. Fingers crossed for red. That would be sick. We'll see. And then also in this deck set, we're going to have what looks like Hell's Brave Jaggy 360 gear flat. Definitely cool to get the recolors of Brave and the Hell's Lock chip. That's obviously the less exciting release out of all of this, but overall, it looks like it's going to be a banger of a deck set. Really excited. And again, I'm assuming this is going to release sometime in August, maybe September. Not 100% sure on that. Speaking of which, just keep in mind, all of these products, the dates and the product types is mostly speculation at this point, just based on these images we've gotten. So take it with a huge grain of salt. There's probably going to be more info with better scans coming throughout this week and in the coming days. But that's about all I have for you. Again, super excited for these new releases. They're all extremely cool. I'm going to try to get my hands on them as soon as possible. I know Valkyrie Bolt is going to be very difficult, but I'm going to do my best. But with that, like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already for more awesome Beyblade content in your feed very, very soon. Check out my new video on Tricera Press where I did 150 test launches to try to find the most effective combos to use with it. Had some really, really interesting stuff come from that testing. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this news drop. My name is Ryan with Anti-Wizard Wizard Club, and welcome to the club.